Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm so sorry. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Let me hear me. Everything's going okay. Hear me. Okay, what's going on? Wait, something. Wait, I practiced on something. But hey, it's fun. So, I mean, so, you're not doing what you're trying to do. So, it's but I mean, no, hey, here's what it is. I became so what I'm saying is, okay, what's this going on? So, it's around to play, and I said, it's around. I want you to be able to so I'm going to try to use the creative areas of this video. It's just I can always get around, no problem. But I can't figure out if we're going live. She's still alive. It's going to be over. Just be a while, guys. Be a while. So I went to other TV clothing. So I use some other TV. That's very good for speed up. So I'm just like, I'm looking back to this here. I mean, that's the but really not money. And they're going to leave this. So it's not and she Remy's live from like, we come back. And he said, and he'll come back. Okay, his response to the thing. And I was right now decided to judge of it. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to talk about this. Check this video. I am on my I don't know how to figure, so I don't know the video. Here, okay, so I'm going to change the thing. It's just what's so like, now, anyway, so now I'm gonna share my screen. Pretty much say, and let's see, we're gonna look at colors or something. I can still hear me. I'll be like, still hear me. All right, so let's go. Without further ado, and I'm hoping I'm sharing my screen is shared. Let me make sure. Oh, no, it's here. Okay, maybe this is what I actually want to. Okay, so I'm screen. Okay, looks like oh, this one. I mean,
It is. Ain't nothing peeking out the shirt. Y'all so shit. Goodness grief.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna skip.
I will never accept defeat.
I am an American soldier.
No, I'm literally about to, I don't know if I want to do 2 ponytails or 1 ponytail, but I know I have to curl my baby hair. So right now, this is my baby hair's curls, okay? That's what's happening. Blew it out already. I'm going to decide if I'm doing 1 ponytail or 2 ponytails. And y'all funny. Y'all funny. Listen, social media. Have like stop. Why? St. Lucia was an option. It was an option, but we're not doing St. Lucia. We're actually going to one of my friends. While we're there, I'm gonna document it. But one of my friends literally built their own resort, and it's just so fire. It's like a holistic, medicinal resort, and he's pretty much shutting down the whole thing. For me and with my friends and things like that. So Memorial Weekend, for y'all know my birthday always falls on or around Memorial Day. So we call it Memorial Weekend. Memorial Weekend is gonna be a thing this year. I'm really, really excited. I'm excited. So here's the thing, right? So my mom calls me, right? Well, let me start with this, right? I don't do this. I come on here for entertainment, hee ha ha, if I'm promoting something, and then I'm out. That's it. Yes, I'm coming back to Belize. I'm absolutely coming back to Belize. But I feel like people who know a little bit about me, they know I don't really do social media. I just don't. That's not.
Yes, because I mean, you want to expose for the relationship. You did that, man. Okay, social media. Okay, but
My thing.
continue.
If I have something to say, I say. I don't even do subliminals. My at button works very well. Very, very, very well. You understand? If I want to at somebody, I'm the queen of finding, excuse me, you got so number, let me get that. Hello? Like, that's me. But it seems like whenever somebody has something they want to promote, because nobody cares about what they're doing otherwise, they turn this little thing on here, and or they go sit on a platform with just enough traction, hoping that it forces me to cause some type of interaction. Never gonna do that. Never gonna do that. I'm not emotional. I'm actually.
I know they don't bring it. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't do everything. Wait, I'm gonna go first. Okay, I'm gonna go first. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go first. So, wait. I would hurt. How much is on? So, please make sure. So, yeah,
Actually really happy and really content. I'm actually probably the most content and the most at peace that I've been in my life in a really, really long time. Okay? I told my friends, because they're like, Ram, just keep doing what you've been doing. Don't say nothing. Don't talk about. No. 2025. We're getting a little bit of the old Ram. I'm really the realest ninja people know. Really, like seriously. Because I'll take a hit. I'll take people saying this about me or saying that about me because I know the truth. And the people involved know the truth. I could get in front of this app and whatever and act like whatever, but you know what's really up. Like, really know what's up. Like, so stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm like why we gotta do that? Better, you know what my thing is? I went onto YouTube today, like a little while ago, and I typed in my name. Bro. If you listen to YouTube, because my mom called me, she's like, I just want to make sure you're okay. Everyone keeps calling me. I said, Mama, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? They saying you're sick and that you're in a coma. And I said, what? Ma. First of all, I do believe if I was in a coma, they'd call you. I'm just assuming that. But these people, like, and this shit should be on there having tens of thousands of views. I'm sick. I'm not sick. Like, I'm very healthy, actually. I'm the healthy.
it's pretty genius. Yes, natural beauty. I don't have to give it that. I always thought that was naturally beautiful. But okay, but you want to give it away, but you think I'm gonna be
Dress it up, but that tiny Remy, you have never been that tiny, girl. No, that's a little bit of stress weight. That's a little bit of stress. losing as well now. Come on, we're gonna keep it real now.
Yes,
Keep it
I've been
real.
in a long, like since I started my pescatarian and my Pilates and things like that, I'm good. You understand? I'm not sick. I'm definitely not in a coma, as you can see. Y'all don't see me courtside? Hee hee ha 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 ha. Do I look like I'm in a fucking coma? I'm not in a coma. But speaking of courtside, Millie's is not my boyfriend. Like anybody that I sit next to or that I talk to or that I'm saying is not my boyfriend. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not pressed for no relationship. Like I'm just not. I'm not like y'all have to stop. Y'all have to stop. You understand? You have to stop. And I'd be like, oh, people got common sense. They could just see. People don't got common sense. I realize that. I swear, I promise you, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. I'm in a coma. They got, I don't know if it's AI or what, but I'm in the bed. I'm in the bed with all type of things hooked up to me. Like, what? What? I'm not in a coma. I'm great. You understand? But I see everybody's in my comments like, oh, what do you have to say about this? What do you have to say about? I don't have, as far as my personal life, I don't have to speak on my, whoever I'm with is who I'm with. You understand? But unfortunately,
we're challenging
She was just about to lie,
the
y'all.
standard of what comes standard.
Due to the circumstances, I can't just move how I want to. I'm not just going to be moving around here knowing that there's paperwork that needs to be signed. Let's be very, very clear. Very clear. I am not holding nobody. Listen, I am not holding anybody. I'm not that girl. I'm not the girl that's gonna hang on to somebody that doesn't want to be held on to. I'm not the girl that's gonna wait while you trying to finish whatever you're doing. That ain't me. That would never be me. I'm out.
To wait around, Remy? Who asked you to wait around? Because as far as we know, what we saw, you was out there doing what you had to do with Easy. So who wanted you to wait around? Why would you be waiting around if you happy and doing your thing? Nobody would expect you to wait around, right?
I'm out. I've told Papoose. I told them, why don't you tell this? Why don't you tell your current come up? Because that's what it is. Tell your current come up. Don't say nothing about me. Maybe not even say nothing about you until shit is what it is. I'm in here on my TVs. You know, me and my daughter, we have the same name. She looks at everything. I'm in here putting certain things in so that when she's scrolling through YouTube, certain things don't come up, and I gotta try to explain to her. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing anything extra. You understand what I'm saying?
And I hate that. I've seen so many parents, especially celebrity parents, and they're like, oh, my child sees this, or my minor child came across this. First of all, if you have a child, their child's like 5 years old. If you have a minor child, your child should have all of their electronics on children's setting, on parental guidance. There's no reason in the world for your 5-year-old to come across, I don't care if you do have the same name, to come across anything dealing with you, Papoose, and Clarissa, y'all love life or whatever, because it's on kids' settings. I know that. My kids are grown, but I have nieces, I have nephews, I got grandkids now. I even went to my grandson's, his little tablet. He's 3 years old. I went to my grandson's tablet and I tried to type in my own YouTube channel and it wouldn't come up because he is on parental guidance. So do that and stop making excuses and lying.
I'm not trying to prove to nobody who I'm with or what I'm doing, because that's not what I do. That's not what I do. Like, nobody shouldn't have any ill will towards me because I ain't do nothing to nobody. Nobody in the whole situation should have any ill will towards me. Nobody. I mean, you're punching the air. That my air. I've never breathed so freely in my life. Okay. I couldn't take it anymore. I said, hey, this ain't what it is. We can't keep doing this. We talking about people being truthful. Truthful?
Come on, think of a lie, girl. Come on, girl.
The truth, you will probably literally, like, people will cry if they knew the truth. Like, literally cry.
Why?
Like, cry.
Why?
Cry.
Why?
Cry.
Why?
I look at it and I feel sorry for over her.
Tell me
I feel
why.
sorry for her.
Tell me why.
Because I know the circles that's being ran and wrapped around over there. Like, I would cry. I feel bad.
You don't feel that bad.
I feel bad.
No, you don't.
Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm on live. I thought you was calling me to tell me to get off live.
Because I know you
No, I'll call you
the
back.
show. That's why.
How am I going outside? Because I'm not sitting here telling y'all everything that happened. That in a marriage, if you've never been married, you understand? If you've never been married, you wouldn't understand the bond that's supposed to be between two people. You wouldn't understand that. You wouldn't understand. Hold on, what you say? Listen. I know what people care about. That man, he cares about what y'all think. I don't care about what y'all think. Like, unfortunately, not trying to be funny. I appreciate my fans and people that are actually my fans and that love me. You understand? But I don't care what people think. Can't nobody with a revolving door on a coochie tell me I'm for the streets. I've been with the same man. I was with the same man for almost 20 years. Can't nobody tell me I'm for the street and make me feel some type of way?
Girl, that don't mean
Are you crazy? Can't nobody tell me, oh, you fumbled it. It's so funny. Watch people like, you had a good husband.
Oh, wait, look, when I say she's going to tell on herself a lot, okay, so she was almost about to tell on herself. Okay, so she says she's been with the same man for 20 years, or she's been with him. She was wanting to say she's been with the same man. She couldn't say she's only been with him, so she kind of corrected herself. And she said, can nobody tell me I fumbled? Well, she caught herself because she wasn't supposed to see that. Clarissa Shields said that Remy fumbled when it came to Papoose, because they were doing a lot. A lot went down during Clarissa's birthday, guys. I'm telling you, I saw it. I saw the deleted videos and tweets and all of that because I was a moderator. So Remy was doing a whole lot. She was sending like little messages to Papoose or whatever. Allegedly, she was sending like little messages to Papoose and little signs and everything to Papoose during Clarissa's little birthday, because Pap and Clarissa was doing a thing. So when Pap and Clarissa was at her party and they was, doing their own little thing and getting all the attention, they looked so happy. And some little messy little cunt in the bag, I heard very, very, very faintly, I heard something about Remy. It was off camera. And Clarissa on camera said, oh, she fumbled this one. She fumbled. So she was talking about Papoose. So she was saying Remy fumbled when it came to Papoose. All right. So she was about to bring that up, but then she caught herself and then she changed and started talking about something else. So that means you was watching Clarissa and Papoose on her birthday. So you had to stop because you weren't supposed to see that. Okay. But let's go on.
He's only had one wife. The only person that can tell y'all if he's a good husband or not. And when he was, I told y'all that. I told y'all. When she was cool, when she was like, when I thought it was, I kept it a being. When it's not, when it wasn't, I ain't say nothing. I dealt with it.
And I understand that. I'm gonna be because I'm very fair, guys. I'm very fair. I'm very transparent, and I'm naturally optimistic. So I can get that. I get that. I was the same way with my ex. I praised them and everything, and when it was bad, I just kept quiet. I just didn't say anything at all. I wasn't gonna lie, but I just kept quiet because I didn't want to, expose him like that at the time. So I get that part, Remy. So I'm with you so far. But you did say your birthday was at the end of the month, and Papoose did call you a narcissist, and I know for a fact I married a narcissist, and y'all kind of sound alike in a lot of ways. And I'm wondering exactly. I'm gonna look up and see when your birthday is, because if y'all have the exact same birthday, I know something. But I know you can't be as bad as him. But go ahead, just go ahead. It ain't about me. It's about you. It's about you and Pap and Clarissa. So go ahead, girl. My bad. Go ahead.
I dealt with it. I ain't never met a bitch. I've been waiting for somebody to just use a little bit of common sense. I ain't never met a female who has a perfect dude that takes care of her, helps her financially, emotionally, physically, is there for you, treat you like this wonderful thing, right? And you just say, you know what? I don't care. Fuck this whole shit. Who does that? Nobody. Oh, everyone looks so much happier now. Girl, man, don't nobody fall in love faster than somebody with nowhere to stay.
Don't do him that. She ain't have to do my boy that. But it's true though, but she ain't have to do that. She ain't have to do all that. She ain't have to say all that.
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard.
I literally told him, every time your current come up says my name or does something that I feel is trying to attack me in any type of way, I'ma drag you. And I haven't even been dragging them. Bad enough, you got my daughter's mom out here looking crazy because you refuse to tell people, hey, Me and Rem haven't even slept in the same bed since May 2022. You don't want to tell nobody that. You were so wrapped up in the whole black love thing. That was your thing. That was the only thing you had. And I realized that. And I respected that. You know what? I don't need to be out here telling people you ain't this and you ain't got this and you ain't doing this and you ain't that. Whoever get you, they'll see. They'll see. I seen one of these. She's like, she said there was others. Who are they? I want to know. Do your own homework.
Why? Why won't you tell it, Remy? You told everything else. You exposed the relationship in the first place. You exposed it. You did a lot of talking. Now you're gonna talk about do your own research. You put it out there, girl. I call BS on this. I don't believe it was all of that many people. I don't, because if it was, why wouldn't you expose it while you're exposing everything else? I don't believe you, Remy, right now. I don't.
No. Well, why she outed me? Well, why she outed me? Because you loud. And I know he cares about his personal image and what people think. I needed that. I was being told, you want me out? You want me out? Call police. Call police. Call your brother. Call your brother. Like, what? I'm not calling nobody. I'm not calling nobody over here to try to get them. First of all, the people telling me to call, they got love for you. They look at you as family. Jason Lee, what? Nah. I'm tired of anybody that I sit next to. Oh, that's a new boyfriend. Oh, she's on boyfriend number 4. How the fuck I'm gonna have a boyfriend when I have a lawyer? I have a lawyer. She has.
No, nobody care about you having no lawyer. They talking about your boyfriend. So what your boyfriend have to do with your lawyer? That's some of that narcissistic stuff that I used to deal with. We talking about one thing and you hop all the way to something else, trying to prove. Why you trying to convince us that you have a lawyer? So what? Somebody talking about your boyfriend. Oh, and their birthdays are a day apart. Y'all might make a good couple. He's nice looking and you're nice looking. Y'all might make a good couple. Both of y'all narcissistic as hell.
Has been retained since last year. Because the original plan was like, you know what? You do what you want to do. I do what I want to do. We said we was going to raise our daughter a certain way. You know, and we gonna figure out how to live in the same house and whatever. But then, motherfuckers felt like they could control what I do, but do whatever they want to do. When niggas tried to do, when it came to my event and make a fucking scene, if y'all really look back, this didn't come from me. I'm not pushing, Jason, I'm not pushing the edge. I'm sitting on my couch, waiting for the laundry people that come and pick up the laundry and wash it and fold it and bring it back, waiting for them to come, and waiting for the pool people to come clean the pool because I'm letting the girls have a pool party for Memorial Weekend. I'm cool. I'm a mother. I'm with my daughter all the time. I don't just pick her up once a month, if that, and then run to social media and post it to make it seem like I'm the parent of the year. I've seen my daughter more than 3 times this year. I see every day. She's here. Nobody's taking my phone. She's here. Okay? I'm not, and let's be clear, nobody's scared of nobody. All of that tough talk, nobody, all that tells me that I'm coming at you way different than I come at anybody else. Like, nobody, there should be no ill feelings at all. Especially in my advice was like, hey, if you move on with somebody and that person wants to be with you and y'all planning a family together and all that, you can't come and talk crazy to me. How? Your future kid possibly is going to be related to my kid. What you doing? Stop. You understand what I'm saying? There's no ill feelings on either side. And I'm not emotional. I'm not. I'm very calm. And when I call him, I'm like, why don't you do this? We don't got to be like this. Bad enough. One day, my daughter's going to get older because my son is already grown. All of our other kids, I don't even know if they're my kids anymore because, all of our other kids, they're grown.
That was some useless ass shade. What do you mean you don't know if they're your kids or not? All them years y'all been together. Now you putting them kids into it. You don't even have to bring them up. You did not have to bring them up because if you establish a relationship with them, they're going to always love you. They're not going to just stop talking to you just because you and their dad is not together. Y'all going through something now. Come on now. You're being immature with that one. Leave the kids out of it, Remy.
They're the same age as your girl. They're the same age. DJ was born in 95. She was born in 96. So I know how to deal with people of this age. Ooh. You understand?
Shade.
Like, I'll be like, damn, like, call me. Like, if you ever really want to have a hard talk, I'm not even going to bash nobody. I'll tell you the truth. Somebody said, first of all, it's not about loving somebody, hating somebody, giving somebody, niggas got clout because of you. Listen, I know what I needed to do. There was no way. It's my house because I paid for it. All 1 million, 0.3, whatever I paid in cash with my name on it only. So yes, you understand? And if you're the one, I take care of the kid, I take care of it, so I stay here. You go, you move over here. You moved on, great. I'm trying to understand, what's the holdup? What's the holdup? Who's holding what up? Who's holding what up? I had my lawyer call, like, yo, we sent them the email, right? Yes. He gave his lawyer information? Yeah, you called him, right? What did she say? She said he hasn't retained her yet. If you don't go pay that lady, I said, okay, maybe it's not there. Maybe, hey, guess what? It can save both of us some money. We don't gotta have all our business out there. We don't have to do all of these things. I paid my lawyer already. Let's get a mediator. I don't want nothing. I'm not asking for child support, spousal support. I don't want no cars. I don't want no crib. I don't want nothing. I'm not giving nobody anything that's theirs neither. I'm lying. I did ask for my jury. I'm missing some jury. I'm missing some jury. I've been asking for my jury back for a long time.
Guys, I want you to remember this statement. She's missing some jury, implying that Papoose took her jury. I don't want to say stole, but implying that Papoose may have taken her jury. So keep that in mind.
Oh, you play with police? You went to the police? I went to the police and filed a complaint about my missing jury that I have insurance on. Like what? What are you talking about? Or you could just give it to me and then that'll be the end of that. Because when I asked, I said, like, yo, babe, what the fuck is wrong with people? Basically, I'm literally just saying, hey, that's it. It doesn't have to be nothing. It don't have to be nothing. I literally let people say that, oh, infidelity didn't have nothing to do with our breakup. You know that.
Really?
Because guess what? I'm such a real one. I know the procedure when somebody goes to prison.
Keep that in mind, guys.
I know the procedure. So it was never about infidelity. When I came home and I went straight through that phone immediately. I know what was up. When I had to fight baby mothers at mother-in-law's houses on Thanksgiving, I knew that girl wasn't lying about what she was saying was going on while I was saying. I knew she wasn't lying. I just was mad. I knew she wasn't lying, though. If we keeping it a bean, I knew she wasn't lying. But what I don't like, I'm not saying nothing. I'm chilling. I know we telling you over there, right?
Designate tech.
Child, this is a lot, but I can't wait to get through it. I just want to get through this. I want to get through all of this and get to the nitty gritty with Pap. That's all.
Gotta say what tech.
Tech identified. Because when I tell you Papoose put it out there, and I tend to believe a lot of what he's saying. So I can't wait to get to it. Hear you guys' thought.
Who called who babe? No. Nobody called nobody babe. Be clear. When did I say babe? Y'all
wait, I'm sorry. I was talking, so I'm gonna rewind this. Because first I'm gonna rewind it. Just a little bit. Pay attention, guys.
What's the hold up? What's the hold up? Who's holding what up? I had my lawyer call, like, yo, we sent them the email, right? Yes. He gave his lawyer information? Yeah, you called him, right? What did she say? She said he hasn't retained her yet. If you don't go pay that lady, I said, okay, maybe it's not there. Maybe, hey, guess what? It can save both of us some money. We don't gotta have all our business out there. We don't have to do all of these things. I paid my lawyer already. Let's get a mediator. I don't want nothing. I'm not asking for child support, spousal support. I don't want no cars. I don't want no crib. I don't want nothing. I'm not giving nobody anything that's theirs neither. I'm lying. I did ask for my jury. I'm missing some jury. I'm missing some jury. I've been asking for my jury back for a long time. Oh, you play with police? You went to the police? I went to the police and filed a complaint about my missing jury that I have insurance on. Like what? What are you talking about? Or you could just give it to me and then that'll be the end of that. Because when I asked, I said, like, yo, babe, what the fuck is wrong?
Did y'all hear that? I was like, oh, yo, babe.
With people. Basically, I'm literally just saying, hey, that's it. It doesn't have to be nothing. It don't have to be nothing. I literally let people say that, oh, infidelity didn't have nothing to do with our breakup. You know that. Because guess what? I'm such a real one. I know the procedure when somebody goes to prison. I know the procedure. So it was never about infidelity. When I came home and I went straight through that phone immediately. I know what was up. When I had to fight baby mothers at mother-in-law's houses on Thanksgiving, I knew that girl wasn't lying about what she was saying was going on while I was saying. I knew she wasn't lying. I just was mad. I knew she wasn't lying, though. If we keeping it a bean, I knew she wasn't lying. But what I don't like, I'm not saying nothing. I'm chilling. I know we telling you over there, right? Who called who babe? No. Nobody called nobody babe. Be clear. When did I say babe? Y'all don't even start on that. Basically.
Wait, did y'all hear it though? Oh God. I feel like I'm married to Remy. Did y'all hear it though? I rewinded. I was like, babe. Now she said, so this is some of the things that Papoose said he had to go through. She would say something and literally 5 minutes later say she didn't say it. So in this live, you gotta listen to her. Let me tell you, I like Remy. I love her style. You know, I love her confidence, her strength. She's beautiful. She's sexy as hell. I love her. You know, I love all of that about her. But Remy lies now, and Remy she's been doing some lies in his videos. So that's all I'm saying, guys. So I tend to believe a little bit of what Papoose says. So y'all tell me what y'all think.
So basically, that's what I said. But y'all didn't know about the fights that I had to fight baby mothers on Thanksgiving, right? In niggas' houses. Y'all know about. Cause I'm not no corny ass bitch. That's why. Oh, she's this. She's a narcissist. She's a cheater. She's a this. You saying he not bringing nothing to the net, but he's sitting there allowing someone else to bring it to the net. That's what he's doing.
Wait a minute. He's not bringing it to the net, but he's allowing someone else to bring it to the net. First of all, boo, you brought their relationship to the net, and your man brought y'all's relationships to the net. What are you talking about, Remy? Are you serious? Did you stop Easy, the block captain, or whatever the hell he's supposed to be? Did you stop him from exposing y'all and talking about you? You his sugar mama and telling everybody you love him. And did you stop him from bragging on how he took another man's wife? Come on, Rim. Come on, you losing me right now. You losing me right now, girl.
That's what he's doing. I have a problem with that. I'm trying to be amicable, and do mediation, do this. Now I don't care. Like, I've been haven't cared. I don't care. Like, there's always going to be some type of, I try to maintain some decorum, some level of respect. Like, how am I refusing to anything? I can literally right here call my lawyer right now. Right now.
And do what?
How am I refusing to sign something? You don't even got a lawyer and retainer. Oh, I just called my lawyer. I got a meeting with her on Saturday. What do you got a meeting for? Can I be there? And we can just have everything done?
No, see that.
Mariah Lynn, shut the fuck up. You the realist. Shut up, because you be doing that little oppie shit too. Don't start with me today. Yeah, you just caught a stray. The fuck?
No, why you giving people straight?
Like, what y'all talking about? Y'all talking about, y'all keep talking. I don't mess with people. I'm not gonna be with anybody because of what they have. I like people because of how they treat me. Okay? And if I'm with somebody, they treat me great. Y'all don't know what a downgrade is. A downgrade. Why? Because somebody not on who y'all think. Because I know bitches that fuck with niggas that's billionaires, and the nigga won't buy them a cup of soup. Okay? So be careful what a downgrade is. And even in the money shit, like, you can only when people talk about how much money they got and how rich they are, I just be like, you can only fool broke people to think that you got more money than what you have. Because people who really got it be looking at you like, stop, like, please, just stop. Like, just stop. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, nobody's realer than me. Like, nobody. Even this right here. I'm like, oh, how about this? That's it. It never happens. So when people are like, oh, they asked. You can say, don't talk about it. Because I would do that. If I care, I'm like, I don't care what y'all ask me. I say what I want to say. I've been on that before. But when you really don't care, you really not. You think people don't be...
All right, so what she's saying is, even if someone asks Clarissa Shields a question about her, Clarissa should not answer. She should just say, I don't want to talk about it and move on. That's what she's saying right now. I just skipped a little. I'm trying to skip because her video is kind of lengthy.
Trying to ask me stuff, and I'd be like, what? You understand?
You should have said that when Easy asked you, hey, Rum, do you love me? You should have said that then, but what you do? You gonna holler out, yes! And I haven't seen y'all together since. I don't know when y'all broke up or if y'all still together, but I haven't seen y'all together since he put you on the spot and then you played into it. But I'm gonna just sit back and mind my business right now.
Do you understand? I'm not walking around here parading anybody around or doing this and that with
anybody
because it's not done. It's not cool. It's not right. But like, it's if you're wifey material, right? Let me cook for me.
Wait, she get ready to cook, but before she cook, what she mean she's not parading anybody around? Wasn't she taking pictures with this man? Wasn't she seen out in public with this man? Come on, Remy, come on. We have eyes, girl. We have eyes, ma'am.
Right? That's what's the true person you say. Let me cook for a minute, right? If you're wifey material, the person that wants you to be their wife will then disassociate themselves on every level from every other person that they're with and make you their wife. I know.
Lies.
I've been there before.
You have a child.
You understand?
You can't
They're not going to have you out here being called a side bitch, a mistress, or any of these other things, and making you think they're telling you the truth. And that, what? Let me guess. I'm keeping my daughter away. I would never. And let be clear, I would never, ever. My lawyer will tell you guys, I don't want full custody. The custody is joint down the middle. I didn't make her by myself. I paid for her to be here by myself because we did that IVF. I paid for it by myself, but I ain't make her by myself. You think I'm going to be stuck and trapped down and can't go nowhere and can't do nothing, can't do this? Like, come get her. Come pick her up. Yes, come on. Come on. Come on. Stop. King Riz, that's your name? King Riz. How you know? Where you getting that from? From what you've seen in the blogs? Because I haven't been talking, because I'm not supposed to. Anybody that told a lie or anything was to protect me, the person who was supposed to protect me, the only thing that ever was put out. I've been being, I'll put out videos of you having sex. I'll put out videos. Please get me lit. Get me lit. Please get me lit. Put out my sex tape. Please get me lit. Like what?
Why the hell are you even making videos? I know damn well your 40-something-year-old ass ain't out here making no sex videos. I know damn well you did not even with your husband. I know you know better. I know you know better. Girl, you need your ass whipped. I know you know better. Seriously?
You think that I was able to do everything I was because the box trash? It's not. You think well, that's another thing I like. Oh, she was held down while she was in jail. I was who I was when I went to prison. My royalty check still came in. I gave power of attorney.
We're challenging the standard.
Child, she talking about her royalty checks and she gave power of attorney and her check still came in. But at the end of the day, come on now. He held you down. You was down for a long time. And how much royalties would you get after 6 years? Because I think I may have heard of you, but to me, you wasn't that big. But before you went in, maybe you were coming up, but you wasn't at that status. So come on, girl.
They could write checks and go on my account and do this. I was buying Christmas gifts, not just for my son, for 3 other children that I was still getting to know.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
Yes, I was paying rent in a house that I paid rent in at least 3 different apartments that I never seen a day in my life. And you know what I came home to? I have shit. I had $1 when I came home.
Girl, don't 6 years. You had that much money
saved up. I was okay with that. Because I know me, I'm a hustler, I'm a grinder, I know I'm gonna get it. I always got it out the mud, I know I'm gonna get it. And I was okay with that. You know what? Sit back, let me do this. You understand? The people I love in hip hop, one executive in particular who I heard was doing this behind the scenes recently. Can't believe him. That was crazy. How you gonna be talking crazy like y'all ain't see me? Like y'all ain't see me taking 15, 20, 25,000 off of my fee to put it on his fee. Raise Jace. When did somebody raise my son? What? My son lived with his father for a year or two while I was away, and with my mother, who the entire time I was sending the money from jail, sending boxes of sneakers, boxes of underclothes. Like, stop! Don't ever play with me, y'all. Stop playing with me. I told you.
Girl.
And this is not. I'll be very clear. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. This is not an attack on this woman. His current comment, because I went through. I have the police footage, the cam, when everything went left 2 days before my daughter's 6th birthday, of him trying to kick my window in because I was in that car with his phone like this, sending it because I don't go. I'm not a bitch that go through niggas' phones. You understand? My phone gets gone through all the time. Imagine remodeling your kitchen, spending about $150,000 by yourself, remodeling your kitchen, and the workers keep coming, you showing you little recording devices that was hidden everywhere. Like what? What?
Wait, do y'all see how she just ran through that? She was in a car with his phone, so I don't know what he was gonna bust the window to get his phone. I don't know, but evidently she took the man's phone and ran in here. You see how she just ran through that little part? So if you're in an insecure relationship where things have happened, maybe y'all end up going through each other's phone. Who started it first? I don't know. But you ran straight through that part. I keep telling y'all, listen to what she's saying. Remy is telling on her god doggone self. But she get through it so fast. Now, if you haven't dealt with a narcissist, you wouldn't pick up on it. But listen, people, listen.
I don't have to speak on what the fuck I'm doing. That's none of y'all. I've never seen people so invested in what another woman or person is doing with their private parts. I don't speak on what that man is doing. I have an extensive list. But like I said, it was never infidelity because I knew what was up when I got locked up. I knew what it was. No, I was so unbelievable that nobody could believe that motherfuckers held it down for 7-8 years because it's unbelievable. That's why nobody could believe it. Because I'm not going to be with somebody because they take care of me. I'm not because they can take care of me or because they have money or because they have fame. I'm going to be with the person that is good to me, that opens my door, that sees that I'm stressed out and going through something and goes and buys me a little bracelet that says, "You got this," engraved in it. Like, what? Y'all keep saying, but you cheated. Why? Because that's what the internet told y'all? Because I didn't have to come on here and tell y'all when me and my husband stopped sleeping in the same bed. I didn't have to come on here and tell. I'm not drunk.
Why you trying to tell it now then?
Yes, I did. I'm not drunk. I'm not nothing. I just don't like what's going on. I literally watched 3 platforms come across. My mom is calling me like, yo, they saying you're in a coma. I said, mommy, I'm not in a coma, mommy. I'm not in a coma. I'm not sick. The Millies, that's because that's who he is. The white boy, that's just that he's a popular known rapper. We were at the Boston game, sitting next to each other. That's not my boyfriend. Cool as shit, man. Cool. That's not my boyfriend. Y'all know who I be with. Like, stop playing. Like, stop. I do not like the narrative. And in 2025, I'm not sitting in the back and allowing people to keep spinning these narratives and making it seem like they cool. It's not cool. I would have tagged both of them. One of them has me blocked, and the other one, know what's up, because I already called, like, yo, didn't I tell you? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all keep saying, I don't give a fuck when nobody came on this app and said, what did I say? Because people get on this app all day and cap and make shit seem like it's something that is not. We know that for a fact. They post, you know when people go out to dinner, they post a meal that looks like it's fancy in school. They never post that nasty shit that they cooked in their house. They don't post that. They post when they're in a nice hotel room. They don't post when they're in them 3.5 stars. They post when they rental cars. They don't post when they're in their Honda. You understand? It's cool. It is what it is. Very couple things that I want to get from out of this. That I need y'all to get from out of this. I'm not bitter. I'm not mad. I'm not upset.
Come on.
I'm not holding. Hold on. Tell these people that I'm here, please do not try to fucking cancel on me. Yeah and no. I did a lot. From there. It don't take much to fucking pay for shit. You understand? Where was me being? When was I this habitual? Was I a habitual cheater then? Was I a narcissist then?
Probably.
Stop. You know why motherfuckers stayed down? Because I'm a real ass one. That's why they stayed. To this day, I'm still protecting stuff because I don't want my daughter. Bad enough, like I said, I'm gonna have to explain to my daughter why they talk about her mom crazy. Now I'm gonna have to explain why they talk about your dad crazy too. I still be holding secrets. Still. So motherfuckers don't look crazy out here. Stop. I'm asking you nicely to stop. Stop. Because when I start, y'all not gonna like it. You haven't. I swear to God, my friend just like, girl, call the cops. I'm like, yo, me? I'm like, I cannot call police. I can't. When niggas got me locked up, oh my God. Yo, he's like, good for you. But it is what it is. I had to literally sit here. I sit here and I'm like, damn, do I say something and protect my reputation? Or do I not say nothing and know I still got my integrity? Because this shit right here, this whole little shit, this shit I have you doing shit that's not even your character. That's not even your body. That's not my body. But how much you think somebody can say? Like, you really promote what you have coming out. I didn't.
Girl,
This is what I would like.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I don't like that. Okay, so Remy is implying that Clarissa is using her. Every time she has something that's coming out, she would basically start with her for exposure.
You have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll pay for it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to pay for it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing. I'm not even asking for child support. My daughter's school, her babysitter, her nanny, her gymnastics, her swimming, her dancing, her healthcare, her all of that. I take care of it like I've always done. I don't need anything. Stop making these people think that I'm stopping you or anybody from being happy. I want to be happy. I want to be able to walk out. I literally had somebody, I swear to you, somebody came up and was like, just stay strong, girl. I'm like, what's going on out here? Ain't nobody weak. Ain't nobody weak. I don't care who brought up what. It's nothing for you to be like, I don't want to talk about that. It's nothing to be like, before you even start your shit, like, yeah. We not touch on that. Let's talk about what I have coming up, if that's really the case. Everybody lit. Everybody lit when they on the court now, right? Everybody on the blogs. Everybody's in it. It's great. Everybody's so happy, right? Now everybody's talking all the time and with each other all the time. I'll tell you what though. What's sorry, I had to go check something. What's the publisher that I have? Because I have a book. I have a book coming. So I'm actually out. Stop. Okay. That's it. Anyway. And what, bro? What money? what income? From where? What royalties? What concert? What bookings? The fuck? If y'all stop playing with me, I don't want no. How do I want something that is not there to want or to have? Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all are crazy. Like, what? Y'all are nuts. Like, y'all are really fucking nuts. I am great. Fantastic. Y'all know how many years? How many years that these old people use on these platforms?
I'm just trying to hurry. I'm
before
do this because I'm ready to get
December. Before December. I'll wait. I'm not mad at it. Why? See, this is the part. Why would I want my kid father to be messed up? Nigga, if I got the bag, or if I'm in position, I'm gonna make sure niggas, like, that's what I do. But that's what. Why am I mad? Why would I be mad?
Tell us.
Why would I be mad? Why would I not just wake up and be happy and be perfect? Hello. Thank you. Because me, I buy my clothes. Motherfuckers be out here renting clothes, renting cars, renting cribs, and have y'all thinking they lit. I'm about to start to scroll down the niggas' face like, pull this out your closet right now. Wear it again. Like, what? What? Like, y'all see about, oh, and then it be the women. Certain women that be sitting here, I be like, y'all know how these dudes be moving out here. Like, y'all know. It be the ones that never been married a day in their life. Never even had to deal with like, because it's easy. It's easy when things are great. It's easy to when shit's crazy, when you on reality TV, you on prison, you got people saying this. Ain't nobody never do nothing. Anything that ever came out of that man's mouth, as anything, was strategic and planned so y'all can feel how y'all feel right now. Knowing and hoping that, I know Brim, she ain't gonna say nothing. Brim ain't never gonna do that. But when a motherfucker actually, that's when they lie. When a motherfucker actually don't want you out here looking crazy and they know saying this or doing this, that's when they'll lie to protect you and to protect your feelings and this and that. That's what was supposed to be done. When nigga was out here trying to make me look stupid, I said, yo, why don't we sit down? So listen, we don't gotta be together. We don't gotta act like we together because we were acting like we together. No, we wasn't. We don't gotta do that. We literally said that I wrote up a whole thing. He put his part in there and promote, and they're trying to push. Suddenly, let's talk about the elephant in the room. You know, elephant in that little ass apartment over there? The fuck are you talking about? Like, what? I'm over here chilling, minding my business, begging. Like, I talk so nice. Please, I spoke to my lawyer again. You know, some time has went by. You think you could get over there? Like, hey, the baby's graduation's coming. You think you can make it? Hey, she had Daddy Donut Day. You think you could be there? Oh, let me stop telling them how you've been trying to treat my daughter because I don't want to be over there. Stop playing with me. Really, it was so many things that was irking me. And don't go live. Now I'm being irked because I keep putting me with people. If I sit next to somebody, if I talk to somebody, oh, that's a new worker. Oh, she for the streets. Oh, she just with everybody. She just doing everything. You're fucking dumb. I am who the fuck I am and who I've been. Like, what? This is broke. The whole thing is nonsense. Like, oh my God. Like, I can't even say certain things I really want to say because y'all it's like, she's mad. She's angry. Bro, it's not what y'all think. It's not.
But how is he trying to treat your daughter?
My book, Love, Reminisce. Love, Reminisce. I'm not saying what it.
Wait, you say don't talk about how you just want to talk about how he treats your daughter. Then you went to the book. Your daughter is important. If the daughter is going to be around him, so how is he treating the daughter? How you going to skip to the book, Remy? Come on, girl. Do better.
I'm not calling nobody any names at all. I'm telling y'all what it was and what it is. People grow apart. People change. The same way I'm not the same person that I was when I got married at 27 years old. He's not the same person that he was when he got married at 29. Okay? He's not. And that's okay. But you do not have to sit here and try to, like, bash me every chance. And it don't even be bash me. Let me not even say that. You say nothing and see where the narrative is, because that was what my issue was before. Like, you see how these niggas is out here. That you know that's not what's up. Why don't you say something? Oh, just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Look where I got. Now everybody think I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. And you're a user. And you over there playing with that girl. You over there playing with her. If I thought she would believe it and would listen or even care, because anytime somebody gonna say like, yeah, they told me what the situation was and I accepted it. Cool. Okay. Could you please ask him? Because he keeps saying he doesn't have any clothes, but he doesn't really have to come over here and get them. I literally have. I'm so great. I'm so nice. Look how nice I had this bagged up. I bought these bags off of Amazon. These are good bags, and I packed it so nicely. Hats in one, sneakers in one, jackets in one. I did everything. So it's waiting here. I cleared out this whole area. Everything. Look, this has been here since last year.
I don't believe it.
We're challenging the standard.
I don't believe it. I don't believe those bags been packed like that since last year, child. I don't believe it. I'm sorry.
Like, I'm not stopped. Nobody, there's no hold up. Any hold up is on that side. Nobody took anything from me. Nobody took nothing from me. Nobody owes me nothing. I'm not angry at anybody. Like, I just want, stop lying. Stop lying. And stop making it seem like I'm stopping things and I'm holding things. I'm good. I've been good for a really long time. And the only reason why that shit ain't out, because I feel like when people start talking like, oh, you took all my personal belongings and disposed of them in a manner without telling me and giving me ample time to retrieve them, that's giving police lawyer talk. I'm not paying for whatever's supposed to be in the bags. No. Here they go. They're right here. There they go. No. Stop it. In other news, I'm dropping, I think a battle drops on Chrome 23 tonight. Make sure y'all go run up those numbers. Okay? That's all. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm taken care of. I have no... Why is my jewelry not in my jewelry box and they left out of here the last time?
Oh, wait.
Let me go back. Tonight. Make sure y'all go run up those numbers. Okay? That's all. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm taken care of. I have no... Like, what women... How do y'all think y'all know what people... What do you tell somebody being broke to y'all? Because I see a lot of this like upgrade, downgrade. So-and-so's broke. This one's broke. Like, what are y'all talking about? What are you talking about? Y'all don't know what people have. Y'all don't know what people have. Y'all don't know. Actually, my ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever. Everybody included.
Stop it.
Yeah. Shut up. Shout out to everybody that's good.
Wait. So you mean to tell me that, oh, Easy Breezy Ball or whatever the hell, you mean to tell me he makes more money than Papoose? But he didn't get his teeth fixed until after he met you, but he makes more money than Papoose, girl. Come on now, women. Come on, girl. I'm trying to love you, girl. I'm trying to understand you and stick by you, girl. But you ain't making it easy. You're making it very hard. You're making it hard for me to love you. Like the old people say, girl.
I don't know what to tell y'all. And that's it, and that's all. And I'm done. I'm done on that topic. It took me long enough, but I'm done. Whenever y'all ready, the papers are there. I don't want anything, nothing, no things. I don't have anything that belongs to anybody. I would like my jewelry. I would like it. Could you go pick up my jewelry from out of the pawn shop?
Stop the presses. What do you mean pick up your jewelry from the pawn shop? You implied in the beginning of the video that he stole your jewelry. That's what you implied, ma'am. You didn't know where your jewelry was. You had to make a police report. That's what you implied, Remy. That's what you implied. Okay, let me see. But come on, keep on telling on yourself.
Could you go pick it up? Should I, if y'all need me to, because as soon as motherfuckers are lying, I'm gonna start dropping receipts. Why is my jewelry not in my jewelry box and it left out of here the last time you was here? And it's in a pawn shop in Long Island. Why? Go get my stuff.
But you know where it is.
That's the only thing I requested. It's my jewelry. I ain't even asked about the money. The $35,000 that got ran up on my Amex. I paid it. It's cool. Yo, easy, what? Like, stop. That man got an 820 credit score. Leave that man alone, okay? Leave him below. What? Yes, in the pawn shop. Okay, let me go up a couple of levels, cause y'all think I'm playing. And I'm telling y'all now, if any sex tapes get leaked, any soliciting things, any weird ass stories, it came from over there.
I can't.
Let me see. Where's those things? Where did I put them at?
I can't.
Cause I spoke to the man at the shop, and he said I could actually come pick it up. Then I thought about it, like, I'm not paying for my own jewelry to come back. That's crazy. Where did I put those damn pawn shop receipts?
You got the receipts, girl.
I don't know where I forgot about that shit. They somewhere around here. I don't know. But I found them when I was packing, hidden underneath the soles of sneakers.
Yeah, clean it up.
Like, what? No, it's a gambling thing. It's a real bad gambling.
But why you didn't say that in the beginning when you first mentioned your jewelry? Why didn't you mention you want your jewelry that he pawned? Why didn't you mention that earlier in the live, Remy? It's coming across as you making it up as you go. You're trying to make this man look bad for whatever reason. Maybe he did pawn it. I don't know. But why didn't you mention that in the beginning? That's it's making people not believe you, girl. You had to do a police report because your jewelry disappeared. Why? While you was talking about that jewelry, you didn't mention where the jewelry went. You got to be cross-examined on these lies, on this bull crap now. Like everybody else, we got to hold you accountable, just like we have to hold him accountable.
Problem over there. Be careful about that. Don't be out here. Don't be out here throwing shit and trying to orchestrate it to make sure people's parlays go through and end up in jail like I was. But anyway, shout out to Pristine. Look at my rings. Look at my rings. Look at.
No, you said you was going to get the receipts from the pawn. Then you say, look at your rings. Why are you deflecting, Remy? Oh my God. Girl, you giving me flashbacks. You triggering my anxiety, girl. You giving me PTSD, girl. I'm married to one of you for 13 years, girl. We looking for the pawn receipts right now, Remy. We don't care about the rings. Back up what you saying, ma'am.
Got my rings. Yeah, let's see. Little Abby Pristine Jewelers. Hold on. It seems like you miss him and you're high. I support you, but let go. But go get your husband back and work it out. Girl, do I look high? High of what? Look at my eyes. I ain't nobody high. I'm just tired of y'all doing this. Like, who's gonna sit there, like, literally? Oh, she's stopping me from moving on. Oh, that's annoying. I went to go live the other day when y'all kept saying Millie's was my boyfriend. I was pissed off. Like, what? I don't got no, I don't have to take care of no nigga. Ever. Right now. No nigga. Y'all crazy. Don't worry about that. Now, y'all ain't never see these. Like, hold on, let me show y'all. These right here. These are a good little 50 clip. So it's diamonds here, right? Diamonds on the inside here and diamonds on the side. What? These ain't no offense and no disrespect to anybody that goes. These ain't the beauty shops, Jones. These ain't from the beauty shop, the beauty supply. People just be saying, "Oh, you high." My nipple came out. No, it didn't. Don't say that. It did not. Well, then y'all got to peek your nipple if it did. I didn't say that.
Alvarez.
I'm sorry. 4 shirts to make for Memorial Day. Oh, and that's what I'm doing. So that's why I'm not on camera.
Fucking play with me. I asked you nicely. So, could you just tell her to stop? But you know what you told me? I can't control her. That was the problem. You thought you can't, like me? I'm a chill. Like, I'm a chill. Bull. I don't really say that one that much. Unless I'm talking about somebody specific. But, like, what y'all talking about? I'm like, what? Y'all fucking crazy. Stop playing with my name. 2025, I'm not letting nobody get away with saying nothing. Don't call me like, y'all gotta see these people come on. Man, this is not you. It's not me, but I'm tired. Stop making it seem like something. Stop. And y'all motherfuckers, y'all the ones that be doing this. Because y'all be like, yo, she did. After this whole lot, it's still gonna be like, she's stressed. She wanted back. She did. It's like, what? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. I said that. Come get your clothes. Yo, it's to the point now. I'm be honest. The chain needed to be picked up 5/5/25. That was the date that it had to be up. The chain got put in there in November. Who else? Let me see. Where is that? Who did I send that to? I sent it to somebody. I think I sent it to him. Let me check. Let me see. Let's see. We talk all day. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I can't see what's going on.
Okay,
What the fuck is wrong with my phone? I can't even use my phone. You don't talk to your friends. You don't go to outside people. You keep everything here. And I did that because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. But at this point, I don't got to do that no more. But I'm such a real motherfucker, right? I'm such a real motherfucker. Even when I fall out with somebody, if me and you was cool, you told me some shit when we was cool, that shit good is locked in a safe with me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I fuck with that bitch no more. Let me tell you how many abortions she got. Let me tell you who she was. That's corny. That's corny. I have. Why? I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Everybody else doing this all fucking day. He not speaking on nobody, you know why? Because he don't got nothing to say. He not even speaking on nothing over there. He just letting motherfuckers do this all day. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna let this one say whatever. And pray that Rem not gonna say nothing to refute it. Nah, them days is fucking over. You don't get that grace from me anymore.
Girl, he know you. You ain't
don't get that grace from me anymore. You just don't. You're a piece of shit, Papoose.
Girl.
You really are. You have turned into a piece of shit. This shit right here, the gambling, the...
Y'all know what she is reminding me of? She is reminding me of, see, a man that's moved on with his life. A lot of women have experienced this. A man has moved on with their lives, and the ex, whenever, like, she can be with as many men as she wants to, but whenever the relationship fails, or she's doing bad, or she's not happy, then she comes back and try to cause trouble in that man's home and attack him. Like, that's what it's given to me. That's what it's given. So why out the blue you make this video? Tell me why. Tell me why. You didn't say anything happened recently. You just woke up today and felt like today was the day to talk about it. But okay, that's what it's given to me.
The failures that you've had in your career or whatever that didn't pan out how you wanted to has turned you into somebody else. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing.
Wow.
What are you talking about? I could give great advice. If motherfuckers listen to me, they would be great. I actually think if that was my friend, while her friends be on my phone, calling my phone, literally because they got my number from this bozo, while they playing on my phone, that was my friend, I would be like, girl, you just turned 30 years old. You are a world champion. You are accomplished. You have made it from out the ghetto, from the slums, from the depths of Flint, Michigan. You don't got no kids. You have your whole life ahead of you. Why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of your percentage because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy. He's the one that don't want to sign. Don't want to get his stuff out his ex house. Doesn't be there for his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he wants a son, right? He has a son. He has a son. He just doesn't like his son's sexual preference, so he acts like he doesn't have a son. He has a son. We have a son who is very much alive and well and probably feels slighted sometimes. He does. And my son, who has been like a son to him most of his life. When we got together, our children was 4 years old. They're now 24.
God, I'm done. That's enough for that. That is enough of that, honey. That is enough. That is enough of that, honey. She got that. She got that mouth, you know. She can say whatever she wants. Papoose usually is a more quiet one. And I could say from modding for Clarissa, Pap don't say much in the camera. He doesn't. He don't say much. So he just feel like, well, I'm not gonna go into all of that because that's just the behind the scenes stuff. But anyway, let me go ahead on now. Let's go to Papoose's rebuttal. Now, Remy that came out here for almost an hour and just speaking on Papoose and Clarissa and all of this stuff, and don't have this and always quiet. So Papoose said, you know what? Enough is enough. Let me speak. So let's go over what Papoose have to say. Okay? Hold on, child. Share the screen. Okay. All right, Papoose responds, honey. Child. Okay, come on, let's go.
Everybody who know me, let's keep it 100. Everybody who know me, you know I don't do this. I don't do none of this corniness. Can y'all hear me? All right, cool. Everybody who know me, y'all know my style. She came on here claiming that, oh, everybody, I don't do this. Yes, you do. This is exactly the only thing you do. You know what I mean? Normally, I wouldn't even entertain this, but the fact that you mentioned my children, I'm not letting that ride.
Okay.
Since this whole situation happened, everybody know I never said nothing. The only time I said something was the last time when she tried to clout chase with the whole fake thing she tried to put on Instagram before. But ever since this transpired, I never opened my mouth, never said nothing because that's not my style. And also, I would never want to disrespect her.
At Go Auto, we understand your need.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to speed it up as well. Let's see how it sounds.
Initially, when it transpired, it was 2022 when she started dealing with the lane. But that wasn't the first time I caught her cheating. I caught her cheating numerous times since she's been home. With the lane, the reason, but hold on, let's get to the point. We're gonna get to the lane later. You had the audacity to mention my child, and you had the audacity to mention me not seeing my daughter. When ever since I left, she has not allowed me to see my daughter. She's been straight miserable. I'm gonna say it again. All men out there who ever been through this type of situation, you know how.
Wait, she said you're not coming to pick up the child. So is it that you're not coming to pick up the child, or that she's keeping the child away from you? We need a clear understanding which one it is.
I guess when you're dealing with a miserable individual.
Miserable.
She did not allow me to see my daughter since this first transpired at the end of last year. Blatantly, I went to pick my daughter up from school. When I went to pick my daughter up from school, Diamond was picking my daughter up because that's who has my daughter all the time. And that was one of the biggest issues I had with her because all my daughter know is mommy and daddy. She was raised with both parents. That's all she know from day one since the womb. Our entire lives has been documented. What goes on with these celebrities is they like when y'all come on their page and y'all like their posts. They like when y'all spend y'all money on their concerts, on their music. They like when y'all make them rich. So y'all become fans and y'all follow the journey of these celebrities for years and years and years, right? As y'all follow the journey of these celebrities, you basically become a part of their life because you've been following them for 10 years, 15 years sometimes. You've been a fan of a celebrity or artist. But as soon as something happens, the first thing they say to the fans is, you don't know me, right? As soon as something get out there bad that they don't want you to know about, the first thing they say is, oh, you don't know my life? Yes, they do. They know y'all know us very well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because don't allow none of these celebrities to fool you. When you hear a rumor that comes out, it's true. We are human, just like y'all, the audience, the supporters, the fans. So now you have a person here who life has been documented for decades through the fans watching us, seeing when she got incarcerated. Watch me visit her every day for a year straight. Watch me bring her 35 pounds of food a month.
I'm using his content because, again, on my laptop and on Instagram, I cannot speed up the process. So this is fair use. I'm stopping to give my commentary, and I've speeded up. So shout out to Say That TV.
Watch me hold her down. Watch me in the courtroom get into altercations with court officers over her. Witness when she came home. Witness me go build the anticipation for her to come out of prison. Had a different artist do a drop every single day. Oh, the queen is coming. The return of the queen, right? All the fans witnesses her come home. Witnesses have the big wedding ceremony. Follow our entire journey. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. You ever notice I never erased nothing on my page? All you gotta do is scroll down. The same page that she utilized today to lie for an hour straight and tell all these fabricated stories, the same page I created. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We'll get back to that later. I went to pick my daughter up from school. There's a young lady who was picking my daughter up from school. And I notified her, hey, I called her, I said, hey, I'm coming to pick her up. I picked up my daughter, gave her a hug, gave her a kiss. Show things you do when you see your child. Embrace my child. And I had to go take care of something that day. So after I see my daughter, I just wanted to see her and hug her because everything had been going on. I hadn't seen her in a little while. After I left, I think the next day or next 2 went by. She contacted me. Hey, you haven't seen your daughter since New Year's. I said, excuse me? I just seen my daughter yesterday. I just picked up from school. What are you talking about? She didn't even know that I seen my daughter. You know why? Because she's never there with my daughter. She is never there with my child. And it's crazy that you have the audacity to open your mouth and say that I haven't seen my daughter, not only due to the fact that you didn't allow me to see her, since I finally got tired of your lies, tired of your narcissism and moved on, but the fact that while you was running out here cheating with this lame, not only cheating with this lame, you allowed him to destroy your entire life. You use all you talking this money talk. You use all your money. And I want y'all to know this, because I know a lot of people, I don't want to come across as I'm upset. But you know what? I am upset. You know why I'm upset? Because you mentioned my children. You had the audacity to mention my children, and you had the audacity. Can y'all hear me? Because some people complaining about the audio. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, let me know. There's a few people saying they can't hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm not covering the mic. Y'all saying I'm covering the mic. I let it go now. It's good? Brooklyn Jack, Jack, can you hear me? All right, now, yes. Okay, cool. Like I said earlier, for those who just came on the live, everybody who know me, and I'm talking about speaking with my actions, I don't do this. I don't clout chase. I never come on social media talking about anything. Even when I got stabbed in my back. Even when I got stabbed in my back by a person that I moved mountains for, fought battles, did everything, climbed, was super loyal to. I still didn't slander you. I still didn't say nothing. I just kept it moving. But you had the audacity to mention my children. So since you want to mention my children, and that I can't let right. A lot of people like, yo, Pat, that's not you. Don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? People see through it. She's bitter. She's miserable. Yeah, that's a fact. But you mentioned my children, and that I'm not letting ride. So with that being said, you abandoned my child for months. I'm sorry, for days at a time. Knowing she had to go to school the next day, knowing I had to go to work the next day, since you want to get up on here and say, oh, you don't have a job. Because you know, when I got the executive position at TuneCore initially, knowing I had to go to work the next day, knowing my daughter had to go to school, you stayed out with the lane. You stayed out with the lane. You want to talk, and you stayed out with the lane while your daughter was crying for you.
What?
Tears. Also, she want to talk about all this money talk and all of this, what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth.
I know you
And
lying.
with me saying that,
Hold up. I know you lying. I know you lying because that rumor was out years ago. And y'all denied it. So I know you lying.
I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me, and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs, and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit.
Wait a minute. Remy denied that. So since Remy denied that, this can easily be debunked. We can easily tell who's lying because since Remy denied it, you said if you have an iPhone, you can go in, type up, and all of this stuff, then email address, whatever. So I don't have an iPhone. I don't like iPhones. I despise iPhones. For all of you iPhone users, I challenge you guys to go check it out and tell me what's going on. Because I want to know who's the liar because y'all put it out there for the world to see. So we're going to find out who is the biggest liar in this thing.
She was my life. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pat behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. So you fabricate these stories, and it's very weird that you're talking all this money talk, but in the background, it's everything that I bought. All of the utilities are in my name. So all this fabrication about, oh, you don't pay no bills, oh, you don't do this, you don't do that. If you analyze her live, the whole thing is about all of this money talk. Why? Because she wants y'all to think that she's this big shot. I don't need to come up here and perpetrate no fraud like I'm a big shot, like I'm this and I'm that.
Wait a minute now, Papoose. Now, I know y'all married, but if she bought the house with her portion of the money, then I believe it's your responsibility to pay all the utilities. But I digress.
For the simple fact that I speak with my actions. You want to talk about black love? Anybody who follow me, they know I've always been pro-black and had knowledge of self since I was a teenager. So I've represented that since I came to the door before I even knew you. Okay? So don't ever talk about black love. And, what else she said? I gotta remember. So, first and foremost, very bipolar, very delusional. This is a person who will sit in front of you. She will post that live, and she'll say later, I didn't do that. I wasn't on live. You'll be sitting there like, huh? She will say something to you, and 10 minutes later say, I never said that. Very bipolar. And I don't want to talk bad about her, man. That's something that I never.
And guys, we witnessed it. She was like, I was like, babe. And then when somebody was like, who is babe? Then I never said babe. She said she did that just a few minutes ago when earlier in the live that I shared. So she's done that more than once, said things, and then changed a few minutes later. So I get him with that. I told you, she's the female version of my ex. But let's go.
To do. That's why when this took place, when she first got caught cheating with the lane, I brought it to her attention. I said, first of all, I couldn't even believe that she would stoop that low because he's such a cornball. Y'all see it? Y'all say it yourself. I'm like, yo, there's no way it's this nigga. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, damn, who is this nigga? Because, you know, we were living a normal, peaceful life, raising our child like we planned to, and she started to move real strange. So in the process of her moving strange, it became stranger and stranger, worse and worse. So I said, damn, I gotta see what's going on. What the hell is going on? I started to do my research. As I did my research, I found out she was cheating with the lane. So once I found out, I bring it to her attention. I said, mind you, I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. Like I told y'all before, the reason I knocked him out was because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife. It's a difference.
Wait. Now see, I understand, Pep, with that. When I tell you this relationship right here, he's so doggone close to home. when I left my narcissist ex, that's what he said. He said he was gonna hurt. If there's somebody that he's ever seen in life, met in life, he was gonna hurt him. And Lord, he had met him in life, but Lord knows wasn't nothing going on there. But it's the fact in their minds, in his mind, we was plotting all along and yada yada yada. So I understand that, but just think about Pope Pal. This man that shook your hand, looked you in your eyes, shook your hand. That's man-to-man stuff. And to turn around and do something like that, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for that. You know, he probably was sleeping with your head, just up with your wife when he shook your hand. I feel played too, Pal. I would.
But let me tell y'all this. So I bring it to her attention that I found out that she's sleeping with the lane. She tells me, him? Why him? Why him out of all people? Not Goods, not Hitman. My words, my bond, is my life. I should get my life before my words shall fail. This was her exact words. Him? Why would I deal with him? I said, Rem, I know you're dealing with the lane. I know it. First and foremost, how I first fell on my radar that she was cheating with the nigga, he was running his mouth and it came back to me. They said, yo, Pat, this nigga out here telling niggas he fucking your wife. I said, word.
The viral 30-second pink salt trick that melts fat was actually...
He didn't even have enough respect to keep it under wraps. He exposing the lady, knowing the lady's still married. I'm talking about that lady could have went home to Pap and anything could have happened. You know what I'm saying? He's not there to help her or protect her. Nobody's there. So he running his mouth like a biatch. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I finds out. She tells me this. Okay, I finds out. Mind you, it's not the first time she cheated. You know what I mean? I continued the marriage because I live by my wedding vows. I try to live by my wedding vows. Richer for poor, sickness and health, you know what I'm saying? Better for worse and death for part. So you try to work through things. Anybody out there who's married, y'all understand. Yeah. So I found out she cheating with the lane. I bring it to her attention. Of course, we have an altercation, like basically argument back and forth or whatever transpired, right? Okay. She decides, and I decide that we're going to go to therapy. But she brings it to my attention, to be honest. She said, I think we should do therapy. I said, okay, even though I'm private and I don't like to speak to people about my personal business, that was a very, very difficult thing for me to do. But I said, you know what? Let's do the therapy. We go to the therapist. The therapist's first question is, do you guys want a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. So when she comes on live and say, we haven't slept in bed since 2022, and to make it seem like and fabricate a story, like we had some agreement, you such a liar. There was no agreement. When I found out you was with the lane, you denied it. You shitted on him. Basically said, yo, why would I be with him? Why do you think I would be with him? And then you wanted to go to therapy. So check it out, man. Check it out. So when we go to therapy, the therapist says, do y'all want to get a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. I'm going to be honest. Because honestly, I didn't want to not live under the same roof as my 5-year-old. I love all my kids the same. But when you have children, and everyone knows that about me. Everybody who knows me, y'all know my character. Y'all know her character. Very rude, very disrespectful. Not just to me, to everyone. But that speaks volumes. I didn't want to we planned to raise her with both parents. That was the plan. So I did not want to not live under the same roof with my little girl. I was there from the moment she came out of the womb, and I intended, and I always told her, I want to be there to the moment we take her to her prom. When she graduates high school, college, get her degrees, I want to be there to take my daughter to her prom. And I told her that. So I never wanted to leave from under the roof of my baby. That's why I stayed around for this nonsense. And I'm going to go away from the point. Okay, so we did the therapy. The therapist gave us that option. We both said we want to work it out. She said, this is the plan. I'm going to give y'all a plan to work it out. She said, Pat, because like I told y'all previously, once I seen that she was cheating, like she was moving real strange, I'm talking about leaving for hours at a time. Every time I questioned it, it was a lie, just strange behavior. So once I noticed that she was moving strange, I started to do my research. So the therapist said, because she told the therapist, mind you, she got all these lies to y'all about me. The only thing she told the therapist was, he doesn't trust me. He's going to keep looking behind me and trying to find out what I'm doing. But the only reason why I was looking behind her is because she was moving strange.
Right.
So I agreed to not show distrust or whatever. And the therapist told her, Remy, since you're saying that it's only business with this dude moving forward, but y'all have a last event coming up, after this event, you're going to cut all ties with this individual. This is what the therapist said. She said, Pat, because I told Rem back then, before I even clipped him, I said, when I catch son, I'm putting him down. I'm putting him down. He violated, you know what I'm saying? And what I noticed, when I found out, I noticed that every time me and her stepped out and meeting the parents, he'd go post on his gram, do little sucker shit. He'd go make a post on his story about us. So I'm watching this. Mind you, y'all, I'm not saying nothing the whole time. I know this nigga sleeping with my wife, but I ain't saying nothing. Feel me? I'm like, I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't saying nothing. Son doing sucker shit on the gram. That's cool. I ain't paying that no mind.
That's got to be hard for a man to know another man is sleeping with his wife and he sees him and to keep quiet. That's gotta be hard. That either he is afraid of what he will do or he's ussy. And I don't believe he's ussy. So I believe he was just trying to protect his freedom at this time.
We go to therapy. The therapist come up with the plan. We put the plan together. The therapist said she had this event coming up at Stony Hall, which was the battle between him and Hitman. She said, you can go to the event, right? But don't knock him. Don't do nothing to this individual. She said, I said, I'm gonna go to the event. I'm gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do nothing. After the event, she's supposed to leave the dude alone, right? I go to the hold on a second, man. Give me 1 second. I don't know what to do. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, y'all. One second, y'all. Okay, back to the subject of the matter. So I go to the event. It's the battle with him and Hitman. Everybody there. Everybody remember that event. Y'all notice I never came on stage, right? Never came on stage, stayed in the crowd, fell back. Watched the entire little week battle, whatever, you know what I'm saying? On his behalf, because he trash. Watch him do his little trash battle. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm watching it, I never did nothing. When we left the battle, I went home with my daughter. She went home with the lame. Went home with the lame. Okay.
I know you lying.
She came home. She went with the lane, stayed out all night, came home probably like the next morning. When she came home, after that, the baby is there. I ain't tripped. Kept it moving, kept raising my daughter, kept it pushing. A couple days go by, things a little peaceful around the crib. I reach out to the therapist, let her know what transpired.
Hey, hit the like button, guys. I'm trying to grow my backup channel. I'm trying to get monetized. Hit the like button. I know this story is everywhere. You've seen it everywhere, but hit the like button, guys. Okay, support me. Support me.
Went to the event, everything was everything. After those couple days, me, her, and my daughter, we all sleep in the same room. We go to bed. I'm saying it's bedtime. We sleep together in the same bed every night. As we sleeping in the bed, I fall asleep. My daughter's in the middle of us. So it's 2 beds in our room now at this time, because she started doing weird things around the crib, whatever. So me, her, and my daughter in the same bed. It's another bed over there. I wake up. It's just me and my daughter in the bed. So I get up. I see her in the other bed. So I go over to the other bed. And as I go to the other bed, I notice that her phone is on. When I pick up the phone, I see the lame on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay.
Hey, wait, guys, don't y'all remember when Remy said she exposed it? She came out and said that Papoose fell asleep with Clarissa Shields on the phone. See, that's what narcissists do. They deflect. So you didn't say nothing about he caught you on the phone. So you know what I'm saying? So as soon as he did it, you exposed that. But come on, narcissists. Come on, Pap. Expose it, Pap. Put it out there. You have a voice, my brother. Come on, you got your strength back. Let's hear it.
She's on the phone with the lane. So after that, I woke her up. Hey, what's going on? This is what you doing in here? This is what we doing? She started lying again, fabricating, this, that, and third. Long story short, she kept cheating with the lane. Okay, move forward from that.
After going to therapy.
Another battle comes up. The lane not on the card. He's not on the card. It's just another event. But mind you, like I told y'all previously, I'm there for my daughter. I'm there being a father. I'm not going to allow this situation to take me away from my child. So what I did was kept raising my daughter. Even though I know that she's a narcissist, very contradictory, very bipolar, I said, you know what? I'm going to keep raising my daughter. I'm not going to let this situation to remove me from under the roof of my child. I kept raising my daughter, take my daughter to school every single day, doing everything a father's supposed to do. In the process of me raising my daughter, another event is coming up later on down the line. The lane is not on the card. Okay. She has the event. I'm going to the event, because I go to all the events. I'm going to the event, but I'm hoping the lane ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to really put my hands on her.
Right.
Cool. I'm getting dressed. She leaves. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. I go to the... Matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there. I said, she got to be kidding me, man. I done told you I'm going to put this nigga down, and you bring him to the event. I done told you numerous times.
Now, at this point, I feel like Remy set him up. That's the setup, because you know your husband, Remy, y'all been together 20 years. You know your husband, and if your husband say he's gonna put his hands on somebody, he's gonna put his hands on them. That's the manly shit right there. His ego is on the line. His ego have been hurt by this man shaking his hand and sleeping with his wife. So for you to have that man around, knowing how your husband feel was a complete setup. So you wanted to see them do that? What? You wanted the drama? What? What? That's what it's giving to me. You knew better. Somebody should have stayed away, but
When I catch this nigga, I'm gonna put him down. Mind you, I finds out she got an apartment 40 minutes away from our crib where she lays up with the lane, leaves and say she's going to work, leaves and say she's going to do this and do that, but she goes to the crib. I've been there. I can actually give y'all the address. So she got this. She got another crib, and shout out, I don't even want to put this nigga under the bus, man, but this is another individual.
wait, I wish I had enough money to have a side home. You guys struggling with one home. I wish I had enough money to have a side home. Shout out to you, Remy. You're wrong, but shout out to you. Shout out to Kevin Hunter when he had his woman over there, not far from Wendy. Shout out to the hip hop man, Kurt. Well, he had his side. Shout out to all of y'all. I ain't hating on y'all for that. I wish I had the money like that, but y'all some dirty mofos though. But at least you can take care of two homes. I ain't mad at you.
Who was married and got a crib not too far from the home of his family, but I ain't gonna put him out there. But she did the same thing, which was weirdo shit. So anyway, I go to the event. Now I already know I'm coming there. I'm putting this nigga down. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute. I said, you know what? I'm gonna just put my hands on this nigga. I get to the
slap him like a bee-eyes. You going out again. You're going out again, Pap. Rewind that shit, Pap. We can't hear you. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead on the end this one right here. We're going to stop sharing right here. We're going to stop sharing. Guys, but when I tell you, Pap is laying it out to do you hear me. He's laying it out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead on and go to the conclusions. We're going to wrap this thing up. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me see. That's the one. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go ahead on. Let me see. Skip this. All right. So we're back. All right. Let me go back, share my screen. And we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this. Cause Child Pap exposed some stuff.
Son, the same. I love both of them. But I love my stepson like he my real son because I raised him. Always took care of him. Everything he went through, I was the one who was there for him. Even right now, the situation that he's in, I went to visit him. You didn't even visit him. So for a person who know what it was to be behind that wall, you didn't even visit him. You waited till I visited him, then you went to...
Wait a minute, Pat. Wait a minute. Remy said she know the procedures when you go to prison. Well, she know the procedure and she didn't go visit him? Are you serious? I know you lying.
To visit him. And you know what? People bear witness to that. But let's keep it moving. Like I said, scroll down my page, you see pictures of me with my son. You see videos in the past. Now, as a parent, as a real parent who raised their child from when they're young till they get older, we all know it's two different things. It's not the same. As your child gets older, all my kids, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you go through certain stages where y'all don't see eye to eye, certain situations take place. That's normal in parenthood. But I love my son, I love my stepson, I love all my kids, I love my daughters, all the same. Like I said, as your kids get older, sometimes y'all have differences because as a parent, certain things you want for them, certain things they want for themselves. But that doesn't change the love. Love all my kids the same. So I just wanted to point that out. So don't ever try to threaten me to exploit my son. You can never threaten the lifestyle that he chose to live. That's up to him. That doesn't mean I don't love him. Let's move on along. I got to make sure I don't. And then I think that the relationship with my mother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? Because I love her to death, and she was one of my closest friends. She still is. And your entire family, you want to pretend like you got any type of love for my son? You don't got no love for nobody in my family. You never showed no love for. You had animosity and hatred towards everybody, especially other women. You are a very unhappy individual. So you want to now fabricate and try to make it seem just so you can exploit? Don't you know that when you were saying what you were saying on what I just played about the meatball, the lane, that you said some other things that I could end this whole charade that you're trying to play with? But I'm gonna just allow you to keep going. I'm gonna allow you to keep going because that's what you like to do. Moving on along. I told y'all earlier, I'm gonna let y'all know one of the reasons why she had so much animosity towards me. And I never got to finish that because people kept calling my phone. But you know what? I'm gonna let y'all know. But before I let y'all know that, I do want to say this. I supported your whole family, not just you. I supported your whole family financially ever since I've been around them. Right now, you're not speaking to nobody in your family. You're mad at them because they still love me. So if I'm this guy who don't support, who don't pay money, who don't pay bill, don't do this and that, how your whole family love me? Because not only was I there morally, I'm there for them financially too. If anybody call me and say, yo, Pat, I need X, Y, Z, I give it to them. Ask, I'm talking about her family. Call them and ask them. Anybody from anywhere where her family live, ask them about Papoose. Ask them did I ever deny them anything. Ask them when I give them the shirt off my back if they ever in time of need. To this day, man. When you turn them away, guess what they come to? Guess who look out? And I'm not saying that I don't do that so I can come up on here and say it. That's why I'm not speaking about it in detail. But the fact that you fabricating these stories about my character, I got to do it. Also, what I wanted to address. Throughout the duration of me being home with my child, when you abandoned my child, so you could go stay in an apartment that you got 40 minutes away from my house, I could literally post the address up here. She went and got an apartment between her and this lane, 40 minutes from my house, ran back and forth there every other day, lying, saying she not what to do anyway. You went and got this apartment 40 minutes away from my house. And so the main reason why she started to have animosity towards me was this. One day, because every birthday, we celebrate birthdays together as a family. Every holiday, guess what, y'all? Very consistent with what I said earlier. Y'all seen it. If y'all scroll down my page, if you got time, everything is there. It's in order. This social media thing, it has its pros and cons, but if you go through it, it tells a story. But if you go to her page, the history, a lot of it is erased because that's what people do when they got something to hide.
It's funny you said that, Pat, because I literally went to her page. I told you I was following because I was writing or die for the quote, and I was modding for her, and I didn't want to look stupid chesting up for her. So I literally went to y'all Instagram pages, and I'll say, well, damn, Remy never had nothing but her stuff on there. And I'm like, I could have spoken years ago when I went to Remy page. It was, it was like a family, little fun filled thing, but now it's just all like just her model type thing. And so yeah, you ain't lying about that. You ain't lying. Why? Baby girl, why you erase your history, girl? Why you erase everything? Now, the past is the past. Everybody know you've been with that man for 20 years or more. Everybody know you had a child. Why you erase all of that? If you moved on, you moved on. You ain't have to erase it because it wasn't bothering you. So shit, it ain't like it was no secret y'all was together. That was the past. Just move on and do new content. But you just took all of that down. So who you taking it down for, girl? Who told you? Well, if it's really over, remove that nigga. Who told you that, girl? Who told you to erase that man from your memories and your timeline, girl? Who told you that? Who told you that? Because you ain't got nothing. No black love stuff, no nothing.
They want to try to be somebody that they're not. She want to go around the lane and change the story around. Lied to him bad. He's a clown. Lied to him. He on the recording just saying a bunch of untrue stuff. He's an airhead. I just played her saying that she would have been done with him if I would have knocked him out. Guess what, y'all? He's still going to deal with her because he's a bum. The league is hers. It's not his. She threatens him anytime he get mad. Oh, I'm taking take it down. You sleeping with this girl? Take it. I got all of that document. That's neither here nor there. I told y'all about. I was gonna let y'all know why she got so much animosity towards me. So the reason why she got so much animosity towards me is because when you find out the truth about a person, they will start to resent you. Every birthday we celebrate as a family. Okay. Matter of fact, I go back further. When she was away, I visited her all the time. I visited her so much that I feel like I know a lot of the people she was locked up with because I sat on the visiting floor from 8 in the morning to 3:15 when the visit is over. So through that time, she would just tell me certain situations that was going on in the jail and all of that. Anybody from Bedford Hills, can you please step to the front? Anybody who's in Bedford Hills with her, please step to the front. Okay, moving on along. Visited her all the time, so she told me plenty of stories. So I know these people. She had a friend that she was away with, right? Okay. Do I want to say this individual's name? Let me just move along with the story. She had a certain individual she was locked up with. I always heard this person's name. I ain't think nothing. Cool. It's her friend. Okay, she's home now. We celebrate all holidays together. If you look down my page, I hate to say this, but it's one of the things that I want y'all to look at. Because when she say about me spending money, you'll see the gifts being bought. You'll see the diamond necklaces and chains being bought when she started the league. So she want to fabricate and say, oh, he never wanted me to start the league. You see that. You'll see the Mother's Days. You'll see the Christmas. You'll see the birthdays. But you know what an ungrateful person says? They downplay that. They downplay that. So the most important part is not the materialistic things, what she seems to keep talking about. Y'all notice that? Every time she's talking about me, it's about materialism and fabricating about money because she thinks that y'all think she's the bigger artist. So she's playing along with that. She thinks that y'all think she's rich. This is the same individual who just texted me a screenshot and said, this is how much money I got. You know what I'm saying? But moving along. So the holiday, this time her birthday comes, she's been home a couple years. I don't remember exactly what year it was, but she informed me, hey, such and such just came home, one of the individuals who she was locked up with. So I said, oh, okay, that's cool. But I remember the name from when she was away. I don't think nothing of it. Oh, this year, we always celebrate our birthdays together. Me, her, and the baby birthday, my birthday, our family. They all come around. It's like, that's how I was raised, so I'm real big on family. So this particular year, she says, I want to have an all-girls party. So I'm like, okay. So you don't want me and the baby to come? All right. No, just my friends, all girls. I'm like, damn, that's a little, I don't want to say strange, but I was like, okay, we usually do it as a family, but this is cool. You want to have it with all girls. So she has the all-girls party. I don't go. I falls back. The friend who's incarcerated comes to the crib. She attends the all-girls party, all the friends, cool. After that, we had like a little dinner in the basement or whatever at the crib. So this is the first time I seen homegirl outside of when they was in the penitentiary together. So I see her at the crib. Okay, she stayed for a couple days. She spent the night. Cool. Little activity was a little weird, but I didn't think nothing of that. Moving on along, she comes back to the crib on another occasion. So this time when she comes to visit the crib, every night when it's time to go to bed, she's telling me, oh, I'm gonna go sleep in the guest room with such and such. I don't even want to say this individual name because I ain't even trying to give her no clout. She's a extreme clout chaser. So I don't even want to say her name.
Okay.
So she tells me, I'm going to sleep in the guest room with such and such. I said, okay, that's cool. I sleep in the room by myself. Big ass crib, big ass room, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I bought through the whole crib, all the utilities in my name, that's another story, but she fabricated. Moving along, that's documented too, because I've been paying out the same account for over 15 years, whatever, or more. Moving along, I sleep in the room by myself. I don't think nothing of it. Next day, same thing. I said, damn, babe, you sleeping in there again?
Child, hold up now, hold up. Y'all know Remy was locked up for 6 years, so he's saying that this is a chick from prison when Remy was locked up. Now remember, he was going to see her every day, and Remy had to tell him, nah, I'm good, you ain't got to come see me every day. Maybe that's the reason Remy didn't want him coming to see her every day, because she had her something in there, and he was interrupting her time. Child. Tell it, Papoose. Tell it.
Yeah, I'm just staying with such and such, right? I said, all right, cool. Anybody in Bedford Hills, can you please step to the front? So now I'm like, damn, this shit weird. The hell? You feel me? So at this time, I try to be intimate. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I try to be intimate with her. And she came in the bed with me. She hugged and kissed me, the whole thing. And at this time, I'm trying to be intimate with her. When it's time to go down, she slipped out of it. And I'm saying, I'm like, oh.
Wait. Let's rewind. He said, anybody from Bedford Hills, step up. He said, y'all know what it is. Y'all saw it. Come on, step up. Y'all might get a little clout out of it. You know, maybe even get a little few dollars out of it. You got to tell the truth, though. Don't be on here lying. So if you saw it and you was locked up with it, come tell it. Old girl staying with him and everything. Now she hugging and kissing on him all day. See, what she was doing was showing that affection all day long. So when it came nighttime and she was going to slip in there with the other girl, that he didn't have to say nothing because she done showed him his little time, right? But she didn't know Pap was going to want some. Pap said she slipped up out of it. What? Why ain't gonna even go there? What she slipped up out of, Pap? Tell it.
Okay. After she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night. I said, something is fishy here. I said, I ain't no rocket scientist, but this ain't add up. You feel me? So I said, damn, something wrong, something ain't right here. So one time I had to go do something. I had to go handle some business. So I go handle business. I come back in the crib. It's a big ass crib. And they got like a long walkway to get to our bedroom. It's like a long walkway. And on the other side is the other rooms. So I come in the crib. As soon as I walk in, I look down towards our bedroom. I see my daughter in our room by herself. I say, yo, what the heck? Where the hell she at? So I go up the other side. When I tell you this, it's a big crib, so it's a long walkway. I go up to the other side. I go in the room. She in the bed. I don't see homegirl though. It's like she booked it or something when I came. But I see a whole plate, peanuts, cashew, all these type of raisins all laid out. But my daughter in the room by herself.
Wait a minute, Pap. Now, peanuts and cashews and raisins, that's not a romantic snack now. If you'd have had grapes and strawberries and whipped cream, I would have followed you a little bit. You know, I get down like that. But peanut and cashews and raisins, I ain't feeling that. Not for no romantic time. But go ahead on. It's your story.
So I said, yo, why the baby in the room by herself? She made some bullshit excuse. Extreme liar. You never seen a liar like this in your life. Yeah, I said, where homegirl at? She didn't even answer that. It was just like a weird answer. I pushed past that. Moving on along. I hate to say this, y'all. I hate to say this. But you want to know why she started having so much animosity towards me?
Why?
Because I ended up finding out the truth, y'all. And I'm not saying this because it's a bad thing, but I'm saying this because, and when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people who live that lifestyle. But she has done a lot of bad shit towards people who live that lifestyle and talk so bad about them and say so many foul things about them that it hurted her so bad that I knew the truth. So on another day, I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them. Ended up catching it. Now, this individual is a female. So I can't do nothing to her. I don't put my hands on females. Right. Y'all wanna know what I did?
What?
I told the individual, I said, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not gonna do that. I don't hit women. But I told her to get out. I said, get the fuck out. Because I feel very disrespected that took place in my house while my daughter was right there on the bed. And you know what she did?
That's right.
Blamed me. What? Said it wasn't true.
That's enough.
Said my ears deceived me. My eyes deceived me.
Yep.
which goes back to what I was telling y'all earlier.
Yep.
She's the type of person who will say something to you, and 10 to 5 minutes later, she'll say, I didn't say that. Straight bipolar. Straight bipolar. Was diagnosed with it.
Bipolar. That's narcissism.
So ever since I caught that, she resented me. She had a lot of animosity towards me because I knew the truth. When you find out the truth about a person, they will despise you. I want y'all to know that. So for her to have me shake a dude's hand and sleep with him, it was nothing after that because she had it all against me. She had all the animosity in the world against me. Why? Because she knows I know the truth. And it's not even something that I judge. Like I said, I don't judge nobody who lived that lifestyle. I do think it was very disgusting that it took place in the house while my daughter was in the bed. I thought that was very disgusting. And I'm telling y'all this because I know a lot of people think, damn, what that did? What he did? He must have did something. In the normal world, with logical people, civilized people, yes, not with her. So that whole rant about, oh, the person has everything, a good husband, supportive, and this, that, and the third, and supports you financially, why would they cheat? Because that's you. You're ungrateful. You're a backstabber. So a normal person, yes, that would be true, but not with you. Don't play that card. Don't play that card. Like I said, she's currently angry at her whole family because they still love me and we still speak. She doesn't speak to nobody in my family. From day one, she's been rude to my whole family, my mother, disrespectful to everybody. Her family, love them like they're my family to this day, and they will tell you that. And I'm saying that because I'm going to stand on the fact that being honest, they're going to verify that. Never denied them anything, always supported. They ain't never see me disrespect her, violate her, or nothing in no shape, form, or fashion. So if I'm all of this that you claim I am, how your family still love me? Well, my family, you never show love to nobody in my family. But now you want to try to exploit my son? Because you think that's something that I'm ashamed of? I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm not ashamed of my son. You can look down my page and you see. Now, like I said previously, as your kids grow older, certain things happen where y'all might not see eye parent the child. That's just normal. It's not the same when you're raising an infant or a young child. So y'all have differences, different things might transpire. But all my kids, all my daughters know I love them all the same. That's just who I am as a man. So that's what I wanted to clarify about all these fabrications and these lies that she up here telling. Also, I said earlier, now I don't even want to speak on the drug thing that I said earlier, but I highly suspected it because she was acting outside of herself, laying up in the hotel and all this for days. It was just like crackhead behavior. And then it'd been exposed in the past that the chump used the drugs. They got photos of them smoked out and all that, looking crazy. So I said, damn, it's either that, but we know the blackmailer thing, I already exposed that. So that's neither here nor there. But what I wanted to, last thing I wanted to clarify is, when I went through the process of dealing with what I was dealing with her, being in the house with my daughter crying night after night, she wanted her mother. All she knew was me and her mother. You gotta remember, COVID happened. It was just the three of us locked in the crib. Couldn't even go out. We lived in Manhattan at the time. So all my daughter know is us. So when she started to stop coming home, so she could be with the lame, if you listen to the audio, he tells you. He's on audio saying, she'd be at my house for days. Bragging. Talking to another individual on the phone, bragging about it. Yeah, she'd be over here at my house days at a time. So if you at his house days at a time, who's home with the baby? Me. Not only am I home with my daughter who's still a baby, I'm home with my daughter who's used to having her mother and her father, so she's crying every single night for you, and you're not answering the phone. So, dealing with that, raising my child night after night by myself, while she was a clown, you know what I'm saying, bragging to people, yo, fucking his wife, the whole thing. I'm eating it, because I'm not saying nothing. I'm gonna catch this nigga. This is my mentality. I'm gonna wait till I catch him. So, by me not saying nothing, he thought it was sweet. Feel me? Making a little post about it and all that, he thought it was sweet. Nah, young man, far from that. But moving on along, the process of me dealing with all of that, being in the crib, constantly dealing with that, my daughter, you know what I'm saying, quit the job, you know what I'm saying, the executive position, working that, but still trying to balance everything, still paying all the utilities in the crib, the whole thing. I can honestly admit, going through that, I'm not a person that uses drugs. Anybody that know me will tell you that, verify it. Very, very, extremely mentally sober. Extremely. I can control anything in my life, but I did fall a victim to gambling, going through that. I can admit that. But did you notice that there's no accountability with her?
I don't know what money, because you said everything was hers, but I just want to put that out there. I'm going to call her out, I'm going to call you out. But at least you was accountable and you admitted to it like you say, so.
She never admitted anything?
Nope.
I can admit that I fell victim to that. I could have had with that. But guess what? Anything I went through with the gambling, it never affected her. It never affected her at all. I still had to pay all of the bills in the crib, the whole thing. The only time I stopped paying the bills is when I started to notice that she was taking money outside from the family and tricking on this chump. If you look at the chump, straight bum before her. Look at me before her. Look at the chump, straight bum. All of a sudden, you get the chump.
Yeah, he got his teeth fixed and everything. I'm going to give him that.
She's spending money on the chump. She paying everybody throughout battle after battle with chump. Every time he lose, she paying again. Paying money. She got a crib, not too far from my crib, like I said earlier. So I started to say,
Wait a minute, Pat. Wait, you see paying the people when the man lose? What you say? What? Okay.
Myself, damn, I'm busting my ass to pay all of these utilities in this crib, and she taking her bread and taking bread outside of the family and giving it to the next nigga. I'm not paying these bills no more. I'm not doing that. Because at that point, I'm taking care of the next nigga. So when she say, he didn't pay bills, I stopped paying bills at that point. Because I said, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not going to be sitting here busting my ass so the next nigga could live. Feel me? So that's the only time where I stopped paying bills. Outside of that, I got records, all paid from my account, documented. Her civil suit, documented, my account. Also, I wanted to add before I end this live. When I first met her back then, everybody knew I was on top of the world, the $1.5 million man, hottest rapper on the planet. Y'all seen it. She reached out to meet me. She reached out to say, I want to meet your artist. Long story short, I don't even want to get into all that. That's old news. I'm only bringing that up to y'all to say this.
Your membership is more than just a card. It's your gateway to extraordinary.
To say what? To say what? Now, she said, Pap ain't got this, Pap ain't got that, Pap ain't got that. But y'all, listen to what he's about to say.
I was on top in all aspects of my life. On good, doing good, on my feet. 100%. Her situation took place, like I said, I left my tour, came back, bailed her out. When I bailed her out, nothing but expense after expense after expense after expense. Remember, she got remanded, she blew trial, they took her right away. I had to pay to pack the crib up, pay to put everything in storage, pay the storage bill every month, get a condo closer to the jail so I could visit her every day. Visit her every day, driving back and forth to the visit to see her every day. Slate, everybody in my ear, Pat, you gotta get to work. You can't visit her every day. But when I speak to her on the phone, she would cry to me. She was so upset. She was broken. They broke her. She would constantly cry. I knew she needed me. Kept visiting her. Cool. In the process of me doing that, I went back and forth to the jail for a year straight. I exhausted all my funds. I exhausted all my funds at that point.
All right, I understand that. Now I was wondering, like, how the hell did he live if he's going to see her every single day for a whole year straight, got a condo closer to her, so he's not even working because he's there to see her. So it makes sense that she used whatever royalties that she had or whatever money that she had saved up. It makes sense that she used that to help with apartments or bills or whatever, because he gave up everything to be there for you.
So when I transpired, I had to get back to work. That's why I only visited her every day for a year straight. But after that, I had space to visit out to like 3 times a week. Never missed a Christmas, never missed a Mother's Day, never missed a single holiday. I was there. The whole thing, right? So now I started to get back to work. I started to release certain music, but it wasn't the same for me because when I had that moment when I was on fire, I was supposed to capitalize with it. When she blew trial and I started to get caught up in everything that was going on with her, you know what I'm saying? You had a couple individuals.
Man, just think about this, man. He gave it all up when he was at the height when he gave it all up basically to be there for her in her prison cell. Guys, that's crazy. Her ungrateful ass acting like he's never done anything. He gave up his life for you, girl. Y'all know that Mary J song? Oh, 11 years out of my life. Oh, okay. I can't sing, but y'all ain't paying me for a show. So let me go ahead on. I digress.
Who was supposed to be there when the situation happened with her bag, they got hands put on them, and they were saying I did it. So I couldn't attend the trial or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So with that type of information going on out there, and a lot of other things I was getting into that had nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? As a young artist coming up, my deal folded. So she went away, my deal folded, and I started visiting her every day. I exhausted all my funds doing that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't regret nothing I did because I knew that she needed me. I was supporting her. So at that point, I had to get back to work. Got back to work, started releasing music here and there. I started doing.
What happened? What happened, Pat? You froze up again? Make sure I didn't do it. Okay, he froze up again.
Her family on Greyhound drove to the appeals court. We all went up. I said, I want everybody to come out so they could see that unity and maybe she could get this appeal. It was the last appeal. She lost the appeal. We came to the conclusion that she got to do the rest of the time. So we started to strategize 2 things. Me, my career, and also her return. So we would just map things out on the paper. She couldn't really do much. She was behind the wall. But when we put the plan together, I would execute it because I'm still out in the world. So long story short, I'm spending money on that. She locked up. So she can't do much. You understand what I'm saying? But she wants to fabricate these stories about, oh, I did this and I did that. I ran for a whole year, took care of the kids, took care of my stepson, took care of you, fed you, did everything for a year straight without working. So it came a time where if her son needed certain things, if she had something that she in her account, whatever, she had to take care of it. If she could, she did. But for the most part, I did every single thing. So moving along, when she came home, she was going to parole to I had a condo in Jersey. So she was going to parole to the Jersey crib. The parole officer said she can't, if she parole to Jersey, she's going to need a pass every single time she got to go to New York. So at the last minute, with 2 weeks notice, I had to pack up and relocate and get a crib in the Bronx just so she could move freely. So now I'm in my condo. I mapped out her return, everybody out there, all exotic cars, the return of the queen, the whole movement I set up single-handedly with the help of a couple individuals. You know what I'm saying? Packed the crib up, packed my condo up, moved to a crib in New York. Had to put the bread up last minute. But we got a plan. We're going to push you. I was about to put out an album. The money I have for my album, I had to take that bread and move to a new crib because at the end of the day, I couldn't let her parole to Jersey because she's not going to be able to move. Mind you, this is set up for me to release my project at the time. It's cool. It ain't nothing. So she come out. We working. It's a plan. Fuck it. We behind her. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna push everybody anticipated. I put my music to the side. I'm gonna put my music to the side. Anybody, you can go right back to that time. She came from 2014. Any song that came out around that time, I would do a freestyle. It was viral. I was starting to do shows again. You see me performing at festivals, all that. I did the Dreams and Nightmares. Did the Versace joint. You know what I'm saying? I came up with a formula. Anytime they made a song, I did the Papoose version. But when she came home, I said, fuck it. I gave her that formula. So that's why when you heard the Bobby Smurder joint come out, the Young and May, all that was me. So I'm writing the music. She needed somebody to book shows. I'm doing the contracts, booking the shows, setting the shows up. I'm coming to the show. I'm collecting the first end, I'm collecting the back end. Word is born. I don't take one penny, y'all. I gave her all the money at the end of the night. I didn't touch one dime. Wrote all the music, didn't touch one penny. So we do the shows. And remember, the plan was I spend all my money, invest all my money when she was away, taking care of the kids, taking care of the bills, taking care of her, taking care of whatever got to be taken care of. And then when she come home, we push her. It's a family thing. If you got anybody in the marriage out there, it's a family effort. So I'm pushing her. I'm doing the contracts. I'm booking the shows. I'm writing the music. I wrote hit records for her. Wrote one of the biggest records. We're gonna get to that later. And I saved her life one time in music too. She was in a crisis. Papoose Pen to the rescue. Anyway, so at this time, I'm doing all of this, and we had a plan. Once she started getting money, and I'm talking about we was dollar for dollar with it.
Yeah.
She separated everything. Oh,
What?
this is all mine. What did you do? No, I'm trying to figure out what did you do. I'm like, huh? You didn't do anything. This is all mine. I said, are you serious? As a man, though, even though you just stabbed me in the back,
Right.
you just crossed me, I can't complain because I'm a man.
Right.
So I'm just gonna get back on the grind. I said, damn, you serious? I just invested in you your whole bid. I just invested in you when you went away. I came and bailed you out. I took care of the kids. I took care of my stepson. I took care of your whole entire family who I love and got the utmost respect for. I hope they don't feel no type of way because I'm saying this, who she's mad at right now because they still love me. And now that you finally getting a couple dollars, you're gonna tell me it's all yours and I gotta start all over? I said, you know what, as a man, I'm gonna do that. And what I did, y'all, started all over. Started grinding. What was hers was hers. All the music I wrote, everything. She claimed it as hers. I'm a man. I ain't gonna complain. A man don't complain, y'all.
Yeah.
So I just want y'all to know that this is the type of individual y'all dealing with. Everything she's talking about, if you pay attention, because first she tried to fabricate and say, oh, that I've been with Clarissa for all this time. But me, I did something stupid. Because normally when she say things that aren't true, I just let her say it. Because one,
y'all got together, what is it, June 2023? I'm a moderator. I think it was June 2023.
it's foolish to argue with a person like that. Number two, I want her to keep saying these false things. Because it's not true. And it came to my attention that she was going around lying to people about rewriting history, that she's doing on her page. Rewriting history, changing stories. So I let her do that. And in the process of me allowing her to lie, I started to realize that certain fake individuals, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't even want to bring in this, man. I don't even want to bring in it. So I'm gonna leave them out. I'm gonna leave them out of it, man. I ain't even gonna talk about these people. But I don't want to go away from my point that I was making. I don't even want to go away from my point. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Like I said earlier, do not allow these celebrities who you've been supporting and following their journey to tell you that you don't know. You don't know what's really going on. Y'all don't know what's really going on. Y'all need to stop commenting on it. Yes, they do. And what did they see? They seen, and I didn't say anything. They seen Papoose did what he did to the knockout victim. First thing everybody said, I didn't say nothing. Oh, he must have been doing something with his wife. Because that's what Pap go crazy on. That's when Pap go crazy. When somebody fuck with his wife. They know that about me. You can't change the people's mind about that. How many times I done went crazy over you? How many times I done held you down? They know that about me. So what I'm just trying to say to y'all is don't let these iPhone screens and these stages and these lights blind y'all. Y'all seen it all. Y'all seen when that transpired, when everybody started saying. Y'all seen the lies, fake tweets that went up. Hey, everybody saying something happened between Pap and this chump. It's not true. Y'all seen, I didn't say nothing.
Tired of paying too much on your car insurance? Save hundreds.
Child, if y'all are loving this Papoose with his voice, please hit that like button, honey. Hit that like button because Papoose never talks. He never. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, okay, guys?
With makeup on his face saying, ain't nobody never touched me. You know what I'm saying? Because she put the makeup on him. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, not Pap putting the makeup. Not Remy putting the makeup on old boy to cover his bruises because Pap done laid hands on him. Remy, you was riding hard for him, huh? You ain't want nobody to laugh at your new man.
Nigga got a little sugar in his tank too, man. Don't play with me, boy. I'll expose you to them folks who don't know you. Moving on along. Y'all seen all of this transpire. Then, what I was trying to say to y'all is, initially, when I kind of lost my train of thought, she wanted to fabricate about Clarissa and say that I've been with Clarissa. So I allowed her to fabricate about that because I know it's not true. One day I did something stupid and I said, I just met Clarissa in July 2024. And it's documented. It's documented because when we met at the Shakur fight in Jersey. And the next day, when she DM'd me, she wrote, hey, Pap, nice to meet you. I said, nice to meet you, whatever. But the conversation, on Instagram, it has dates on it. So what she does, she's lying in the iPhone every with dates on stuff. Just like I told y'all, all of the rhymes I wrote for her, 90% of her music, if I go on my email draft and you just take a line, you say a random line from one of her songs, and you write that line, keyword search, the whole rhyme pop up. 2014, 2016, 2015, 2019, 2018, the whole shit. But she want to go in here to y'all and say, if he wrote any of my raps, come on, Ren, don't do that, man. You know I'm right. But that's not, I'm not here to tear you down. That's neither here nor there. But once I told her to stop lying to everybody saying I've been with Clarissa when I just met her July, and we just met, it's documented, she switched gears. Oh, because remember, when she got caught with the lane, when what had to happen, and y'all was upset like y'all supposed to be because y'all been following the journey. Y'all been upset, y'all been following the journey. She got mad and she needed something to give to y'all so y'all could feel like she had a reason to do this. She don't need a reason to do nothing. Ask anybody who know her. She do not, a normal person need a reason. This woman don't need a reason to cross you, stab you on your back. This is who she is. So once I verified that to her, like, yo, why don't you stop lying to people, man? She came up and went back to when she was away. It's 2025. You've been home since 2014. Now since you jammed up, I was cheating when you was away. You liar, you. Come on, son.
Right.
Come on, son.
Why you want to bring it up now?
We done had 2 weddings and a baby. Come on, son. Now since you got caught and I clipped this lame and everybody said, why would you do that to Pat? You come up with this fake story about me doing something and when you was away from since 2008 and you.
Right. That's over 11 to 14 years ago. Come on now. Because you didn't got out there and did whatever. And now your shit is out there. Now you trying to say, well, Papa ain't perfect. He ain't perfect. Y'all just don't know. He did such and such, such and such. 11 to 14 years ago. Evidently, it didn't bother. It wasn't that big of a deal. Y'all was still together. He never got out. But what you did was public. He put it out there. He put it out there, Remy. I don't care what you say. I don't care what we know and don't know. What we do know for sure is that he was not a come up to us, to me. He's a damn clown. He looked like a clown. He act like a clown. Because he didn't let you put that out there. He didn't respect you enough to let you expose the relationship or move how you wanted to. He was out there rapping and talking like a little bitch. He was out there putting it all out there. He wanted everybody to know that he was with you. See, you talk about Clarissa is Papoose's come up. No, you was Eve's come up. But you couldn't even see it. You were so busy finding fault in your own man that you couldn't see the red flags in this clown. You couldn't even see it. You was blinded by whatever he was telling you. Evidently, it wasn't working. It wasn't the truth. It wasn't the way he treats you. I'm talking about the way people treat you. Where is he now? You ain't just all of a sudden stop being public with him. Stop taking pictures with him. No, you see him for what the hell he was. And if you was going to go out there and have fun and do whatever you do, then you go and do that. You allow him to expose it and put it public, and you didn't care. Because you was blinded by a dream. And because you woke up out of your dream, you want Papoose to come up out of his reality. Even if she is a come up, oh well, you're supposed to come up. You're not supposed to go backwards. You're not supposed to go down. You always be with somebody that can help you elevate to the next level. I think they elevate each other. She may have more money than Pap, but Pap is what she needed. You know, I think he's giving her that backbone, that stability, that man. I mean, what else? It may not even work. But at the end of the day, they're happy right now. So because you're not happy, you can't speak on that. Because I believe if you were truly happy and you were still with old boy, you wouldn't be speaking on it right now. I'm telling from experience. I had to go through this every time. Every time that woman lost a man, I had to deal with phone calls and everything. Everything. Every time she got a new man, it was peaceful in the household. And you seem like you're that type. Y'all birthday is only a day apart. I care. I tend to, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm not always right, but I'm gonna be right until I'm proven wrong. So let's talk about it. We can talk about it, guys. What do you think? Whose side are you on if you're on the side, or you're not on anybody's side? It's just entertainment. Drop your comments below. I know there's a lot of videos out there and it's a lot, but if you catch this replay, hit that like button and tell me your comments what you think about this.
And it's 2025. Y'all smarter than that. You falsify text messages. You've been doing that for the longest. You make fake texts. You falsify documents. This is what you do. Because you was a bitch. You was a horrible liar. You was a big liar. This is a person that's a liar, very delusional, and a narcissist. And I hate to talk bad about her. But you came on here and you mentioned my kids. Then you went back on there and tried to act like you exploit my son like it's something I'm ashamed of. My son is in a picture with me on that Father's Day.
No.
The next day from when everything transpired.
No.
So that's fabricated. I can't say as my kids get older in life, and that's what my daughters too. Sometimes we go through our little situations where we don't see eye to eye. That doesn't mean we don't love them. Whatever lifestyle any of my kids choose, I still love them. And I mean that. So I'm gonna put that back.
Ooh, child. All right, so it is a lot to unpack, guys. It is a whole lot to unpack. So I'm just saying, tell me your thoughts. What you think? Your team Remy, your team Clarissa, your team Pap, or you just don't give a damn, or it's just entertainment. Guys, let me know what you think about this. And please share the video. I am trying to get monetized back here on my backup channel. If you would like to support the channel, please cash out just below 222. I'm trying to grow over here. I'm not on camera right now because I am in the country and sometimes the reception is here and there, and I'm making sure you guys have rocked with me and stayed with me. I think I made maybe 20 shirts, and I still have like 30 something more to go. So I thank you guys for being here with me. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you, baby. Papoose was dropping bombs, guys. Papoose was dropping bombs. Let me know that you guys were here with me. Let me know that you came to stop by and say hey. Just drop a bomb in the chat to say hey or hello or whatever. But make sure you subscribe. We're going to talk about this later. I have work to do. I just had so much to say. I just could not believe what I was hearing. And I was just so glad Papoose finally came forward. And what's crazy is I have not even been over to my girl Clarissa just to see if she has even responded. Me knowing Clarissa and from hiding from her for all of these months and seeing the relationship that they have, I don't think she responded anytime soon. Will she respond? I don't think she's gonna respond on this. I think in her live someone will bring it up and she will kind of touch on it here. Or if she gets really upset, she will. Or she's gonna say something and then delete it. But you know, I'm gonna be right there to see it all, to catch it all, and we're gonna talk about it. So until next time, I thank you all for rocking with your girl. Until next time, bye.